Okay, I'm just updating my post. I should have done this before I started, but c'est la vie, here I am. Oh well. Okay, so I got that. Okay, so that's there. Let's just send out all my notifications really quickly. More notification to send out. I'll be done. Why am I missing it? There we go. Hopefully everybody's having a good night or day, I guess. It could be Sunday for some people. Messed up my oh. Oh well. That's okay. Can I edit it? Oh, I can't. Thank goodness. How did I mess that up? Okay. Updating. Posted on everything. All my stuff is live and running. Make sure it's live chat. Make sure it's live chat. Okay. Let's see if it's working on all of them. Showed up on Twitch and it showed up on the stream. Cool. Okay, so all of them are working. That's good. Hello and hi and all the people who are here. My voice level? My voice level shouldn't be low at all. I'm looking at this. Yeah, I'm hitting red. That's not 65. That's at 35. So we should be like, should be gold. Are you going from what's inside of the thing? Well, that's definitely probably true. Like, it's so this thing is like super. I gotta work on it a little bit. I've got it to where it's not picking up ambient noise, which is really good. But the problem with it not picking up ambient noise is yeah, if I'm over here, unless I'm talking past it, like if I'm talking past it here, we're good. But if I'm over here, it's not actually picking up my voice because I'm way past it. So you have to talk into the mic. I really need to get a monitor up here is what I need to do. And like have a double stack monitor on top. So that way I'm always facing the same direction. I don't know. Don't have a good answer for that. Nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Or I move the microphone with me as I'm going. I'm like, okay, I'm moving the microphone over here, and then I move it over here, and then I'm moving it over here, and then I move it over here. No. I mean, I could. I don't want to do that. I don't know. I mean, we'll play with it. We'll go from there. Okay, so answer is we got some cool stuff going. I fixed the character. And so now that I fixed the character, he doesn't have lean back method. So that's good. No lean back. And he doesn't have any animations yet. So because I haven't technically fixed. No, you're all good, man. Don't worry about it. I haven't fixed. So I fixed the character's stuff, so he doesn't have lean back. But I can't fix the animation stuff yet. So he doesn't technically have the ability to animate. I don't know why his eyes are jacked up. I gotta figure that part out. And he's got a red, like it's got a red fringe. I don't understand that part. Yeah, I don't understand the red glow. Like that makes no sense to me, but I'm not really, What if I do time 1000? Do I still have a red glow? Oh, yeah, I still do have a red glow. What the F? I mean, not really. I can make him helicopter. Technically, he's blocking right now, too. That's the best part. Like, this is his block mode. Block! He's blocking. But, yeah. T-pose! Anyways, we're going to get started a little bit. I played with this last night. Just to kind of see, what this would look like. It's got the ivy, kind of the arches that I'm thinking. This with a little bit of the trees, so it's kind of close to where I'm thinking. I might do a little bit less of these. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. The fires are so loud. Like we're gonna have to reduce the sound. I don't know if I made this sound attenuation a setting. I don't think I did. Yeah, so that's gonna be something I need to do. So that way I can modify the sound. So that's what we're going to work on today. Probably more of this building. I can't do the other part until later, so we'll just work through it. I need to bring up Maya. But that is what I worked on today. Earlier in the day, I basically went through and made sure that it was working properly. I need to get rid of that too. I do not understand why the UI just pops up in the middle. Can I get rid of that? Overlay. Game overlay. Yeah, get rid of that. No, I don't want it. How do I turn it off? No. I'm gonna say I had it back. Get out of here. Enable overlay. I'm turning it off. There we go. Enable legacy overlay. I'm turning it off. It's all off. There we go. Cool. Yeah, it's like so. I mean, I get it, but I'm not playing a game. Like, it should only be for games. I wonder if there's a way I can limit it to the software. So I basically renamed all the bones. So they're all renamed and lined up properly now, which is great. So that means our skeleton for our character matches the UE skeleton, which is a good thing. So basically this skeleton is, it's not like a 1-for-1 perfect, because there's some bones I just don't need. Like they have 5 spine bones and 2 neck bones. I don't need that. Our character's not that serious. Once I get this all good to go, I will add in the IK bones that they normally have for the Manny character. So if you go to Manny, and you look at Manny Simple, they have these IK bones. I'll be honest, I have no clue what they do or how they link in, but they are there. So that is kind of where they're at and how they move together. And then they have twist bones, like they have twist bones for the thighs. I don't know why twist bones matter on these things. Like I really don't. Like I don't know a moment or a movement where that actually is going to happen. So I don't know why I would have those twists there. Nor do I get it on the calves. Like those should be pretty solid. But I do get the twist bones here. They have 2. I don't need 2. I only have 1. I have 1 for both. So that's where we're at with that. And then they get, like I said, they have like they have a whole extra spine that I don't need. So, and an extra neck. But other than that, we're good. And we actually have bones that they don't have. So I have eye bones. And then the thumb thing is going to be a problem for me, I think. But I don't know. I have an extra bone here. I don't know. We'll see. Like it's close. It may not be 100%, but it's pretty damn close. The reason why this is good is because that means I can use retargeted animations. So, and I should be able to, hopefully once I get the rig set up, I should be able to use the entire, what's it called? Where am I spacing right now? I should be able to use the Rokoku suit. Yeah, I don't know why I was spacing there for a second. So that part's good. Hey, Massive. We've already talked about this. I think we can make a quartermaster you, and then we can make a building gold. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a gold building somewhere in the bottom somewhere. I don't know. We'll get there. We're not there yet, man. But we will get there. You will have a gold building, okay? I promise. How are you doing, by the way? Hopefully you are well. Hopefully you are well. What? That's cool. Well, congratulations on making it to Japan. Yeah, see, I don't know if we should just make these. I think we should just make these damn walls. That's what I really want to do. Because then I can get all of this kind of set up and get all this working the way that it's supposed to. I know I need to make these buildings too. That's cool, man. Excited for you. So we do need to make the buildings. We need to make sure that we get this kind of stairs for this thing, because this is the pool. These are kind of already set in stone. They just need a dangling thing up there. Marketplace isn't going to change. There's no real issues there. The company put me in the penthouse. Hey, that's awesome, bro. Glad to hear it. Does this save? It's supposed to save, but I don't know if it's saving. And I like the way this looks. So we're looking good here. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool. That would definitely be cool. I don't like how weak this looks. Like, this doesn't look like a very strong wall. So I think I'm going to need to make these 4s. 4 in the unit size. That's the sewer entrance. This is the general walkway. Oh, yeah. I think that's really just what I need to do. We're going to work on buildings today. I don't give a crap. We're working on buildings, people. More buildings. We have a lot of buildings to do. Like, so skeleton is technically fixed. I have a crap ton of animations to do. I can't do animations yet, so we're going to hold off on that. The next big thing, we sat down as a dev team. I might bring one home, not sure. Yeah, that's kind of their goal. Trust me, that's their goal. I would know. We need to... Oh my god. Yep, they do that. They do that. We need to finalize this out. And we need to finalize out the other building. So... This is the entrance. No. I wouldn't say it's a trap, but I mean, you just need to be ready for what that means. Like, understand their culture. If you don't understand their culture, you're effed. Or you will be. You gotta understand their culture, bro. They generally are. Yep. They generally are, my friend. Let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I currently am making a game in UE5. That's cool to hear, Historic. How are you? Welcome, by the way. Me too. I'm making one in Unreal Engine 5. What we're doing right now. Live. With you. Us and all of our friends. So I could do another floor. So we could have 3 floors. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, just working. Saw you live. Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to want to stay in Japan. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I absolutely loved Okinawa. Like, I loved Okinawa. I understand how Danny Russo fell in love. What's your game about? Historic? is it not selecting? Hello. Okay, there we go. The problem is she wants me to meet all her friends and hang out at my hotel. Yeah, they might be trying to use you. Gotta be careful, man. So 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do 7. That's the thing with that. It's not a conversation for a stream. What's up, Turning? Yeah, it's I can tell you this, man. There's always a motive. Find out what the motive is. The motive could be pure. Maybe it's not. Who knows? But there's always a motive. Always. Hey, well then, if that's the motive and that's what you want, then have fun. Nothing wrong with that. Well, unless you're religious. If you're like I am and you're religious, there's a lot wrong with that. So, obviously, I don't speak for your morals. I would tell you as a religious man that you shouldn't do those type of things. But I myself would be a hypocrite because I have done those things. But that was before I knew Jesus. After I knew Jesus, I didn't do it anymore. Well, then, guess what? You shouldn't be doing it if you're religious. Well, I mean, I guess if your religion is to do those things, maybe. I don't know. Again, I'm Christian. You shouldn't be doing it. No sessa before the marriage, bro. Oh, that is UE5. Had to go on my other monitor instead of my phone. Yeah, so I am using UE5. This is UE5. We are in UE5, and I am doing full lighting and everything else in UE5 with cool little dynamic waters and all the other stuff. So yeah, we are using UE5. I am working in Maya right now because I like to work in Maya for my actual kit bashing. Hey man, each of you got to do your own thing. Like I said, I'm not in control of you. I would just, again, I can caution, read your Bible. If you're religious. If you're not, I'm not here to tell you anything other than what the Bible says. Yeah, I appreciate that, Historic. I mean, we've been doing this for a while, so I've been doing UE5 for like 15 years. Well, not UE5 specifically, but Unreal Engine. I've been doing it since Unreal 3. And then I think before Unreal 3. I modded for what was it? Unreal 2004, I think. I don't remember. Okay, we're doing, I'll do it and read my Bible for 6 days straight. I don't think that's how that works, Schemo. Maya or Blender, the navigation in the viewport is still aggravating. I prefer Maya. I can't do Blender, man. I've tried so many times. I want to learn Blender. Blender is amazing. How do I join your Discord? I have a few questions about my game if you're ever free. Yeah, I'm always free. So that's the Discord link. You're not going to see that because you're not on Twitch. Don't worry, I'll send it here. So you just click that link. It should show up on YouTube. That's the Discord. And that's how you join. And yes, any questions you have, feel free to ask them. I am more than welcome to answer them. What are we making? We're doing, this is the Harbor Town. Yeah, okay. So we need to change Harbor Gate. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Welcome to the Discord, my friend. And again, feel free to ask whatever you want. I'm not gonna engage while I'm on. I mean, if you ask it in stream, then I'll ask it. I'm not looking at Discord while streaming. I never do. So I will not see any messages that you put in there. But yes, feel free to hit me up on Discord. I will 100% answer whatever questions you got. Okay, so we put in a second floor. I have a feeling that the lights are being cut off. They are. Kind of figured that because it was at 8. Not their fault. I'm not gonna bother you with them while you're working on the other game and streaming. Well, I mean, again, I can answer them. If I can't answer them, I won't answer them. If I can answer them, I will. So feel free to ask here, or you can ask me later. I don't mind. I'm not one of those streamer who trips, bro. I'm here to dev and make the community better, and that's what I'm all about. So I've always answered questions live. I've even walked through and spent hours with other people. So feel free to ask whatever you want. Okay, so here's our elevator. I think the elevator should stop at this floor. Just having a real hard time with random drops and doing character creation. What happened in Japan for you? I mean, I dated a lot of women in Japan, bro. Like, a lot of women. I committed my own sins. And at the time, I wasn't aware of my sin committing because I didn't have a good walk with the Lord. But after I learned my sins and I did understand and recognize what I was doing, I stopped. Well, in one room, no. At one time, meaning I was dating multiple women, yes. I mean, I'll be honest with you, bro. Anything over 2 is probably overrated because you're not doing anything. It just looks cool. Like, legitimately. And even 2. I don't care what most men say. Unless you're on some weird crap, and maybe you are, maybe you got some performance enhancing things, you're not satisfying 6 women. Let's just be real, bro. Come on. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It might be insane, but if you were religious, it makes no sense. Like, no, it doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. If you're religious, it doesn't follow your religion. Are you in the game industry currently? Hey, Landon, no, I am. Well, okay, so define, am I in the game industry? Am I being paid by a game industry company? No. Am I in the game industry, meaning I'm making games? Yes, I make games. I've been making games for 15 years on the side, and no, I do not have any released games, and no, I'm not attached to any major corporation. However, I am a full-stack artist, and I know everything from the cradle to the grave when it comes to art. I can model, I can rig, I can animate, I can texture, I can do all of this. I take this stuff called feel it. Okay, well, I don't want to know if you've got performance enhancing this, well, then maybe you can take care of all the things that you want to. Very few men could handle 6 women. That's all I'm saying. Very few men. Historic. Sure, talk to me offline. I know how to do everything. And I've got, my projects are vast and expansive. Hey, man, you might be Shaq O'Neal. I'm not saying you're not. Here, I can show you. So the most recent game that I made was this one. I made this in 15 days by myself. Let me mute this. Oh, that's loud. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we made this in 15 days by myself for the art, the animations, and all the actual making of the game. And then I had a level design artist, which is Unreal Habitat. He was helping me with making all the levels. And then I had somebody make the music. But yeah, all animations, all the like art and stuff, all the now the build, some of the building, this building right here was made by me, but like the props were using Senti props because again, it was 15 days. I didn't have the time to make like all those billions of props. I would make all those props by myself, but these animations, the art, particles, I do all that stuff. I do absolutely all of it. So that's the most recent one. I did that in December. I've got a couple others. We did the Imperium. Imperium, the one game I'm working on right now. This was made in 2023 in 7 days. Yeah, I got caught, definitely. Dark Ship was for a Mega Jam. This one was made in 7 days too. Pretty good game overall. I enjoyed it. The problem with Dark Ship is it's a third-person shooter, but we had issues with performance because I was having problems. I was on a laptop, so there's performance issues. But it is like a dark, like alien sim third person shooter. And again, we made this in 7 days, full custom. I didn't use any kits. I didn't use anything else. We just made it all by scratch. Third person shooter. This is old. This is like 2021, I think. Made that in 7 days. Lumberjack story. I don't think I have a video for this one. It's like little art, but like little cutesy style. This was made for another Mega Jam. It's like goblins and you're a lumberjack. Cat Strike. This was made for a Mega Jam. This is a multiplayer game. You can actually play multiplayer. Basically, you have 3 different classes that you can be. You can be a medic, you can be a ranger, and you can be a grenader. And basically, you're flying through space, and you're supposed to go through the spaceships. Again, we made this in 7 days. This was for a game jam. You fly through the spaceship. You try to blow up the spaceship. You fight the little creatures that are there. In this case, they're rats. And so you like set and plant the bomb on the console, and then you have to get out of the ship before it blows up. And then if you get out of the ship before it blows up, then you're good to go. And then the ship blows up. And then it has different levels, and different characters. And then this is actually the one, a Mega Jam that I won. It's called Cats Love Tanks. Basically, it's a top-down tank game. You're a cat, and you're trying to keep the cheese safe. No, I said I was Canadian, so they invited more girls. Okay, whatever, man. Keep your heat. If you're gonna be a heathen, be a heathen, but keep it to yourself, homie. I'm not. I can't condone the bad behavior. Okay, so you gotta keep it to yourself. Have fun. Commit your sin. Man, ask you to chill out on this in this chat. Yeah. Um. So this was basically no, you're all good, man. Don't be no. I get it. Have fun. Again, I'll pray for you. Hopefully you don't sin, but hey, if you do, good news is as long as you repent, you'll be fine. Moving forward. So this is a cat game. Basically, there's rats. Rats are coming in trying to get the cheese back that you stole from them. They have different varying levels and degrees. We actually won the game jam for this for Epic. It's pretty cool. It's called Cats Love Tanks, and so basically you're a cat tank, and pretty cool. And then we made Divine Purge. This was made in 7 days. Again, another third-person shooter, basically with little alien creatures and mobs. And then somebody played it and they got completely lost. This one should have done a lot better than it did. It's called. This was for UE4 Mega Jam. I think 2018. Jesus. Okay, it's so far away. Yeah. Have a good night, Massive. Behave. Have fun. But basically, this is you shoot off of a platform and you're trying to blow up. The theme was hamsters are often inaccurate because I mean it's a hamster. We made this one in 7 days and it's pretty cool. Like you fly through things. This would be probably a decent mobile game, but basically you fly through and you try to blow up things. It's like Angry Birds. And you have to avoid, like when you go in those little areas, you get rockets that get launched on you, so you have to avoid them. But you only have a certain amount of speed that you can use, and then you can get boosters, and then the boosters will speed you up or do other things. It's a pretty good game. I don't know why we didn't win. Like I think we had a pretty damn good concept for that one, but I'm not gonna trip. It's pretty good. I think this could have been turned into a game, but they didn't want to make this into a game, and so we didn't. But I think it could have been turned into a game. See, like, look how cool that looks. Mission successful. Then we had Cracked Ice. Cracked Ice was actually one of my favorite ones. This was a good one too. Is multiplayer. This is basically like it's if you ever played the what is that called? It's not Snow Free, but basically in Minecraft where you're like trying to like knock off the ice blocks underneath the people. So this is the same thing, but we actually had ice blocks, and it's a bunch of kids who are playing on a lake, and then the ice blocks slowly break down by themselves, but you can actually throw snowballs at them, and then that'll break down the ice blocks faster. It is multiplayer. You have stamina. It's limited. It was really fun to do. It was cool little one to do. And then I had this is like we're talking super old now. I don't know which Mega Jam this was part of, but it was part of Mega Jam. It was really old. It was pretty crappy. It had good, decent art, but it was pretty crappy overall. The gameplay was. The art was cool though for a Mega Jam. So, and then the very first one I did was Robo Dash. This is like two robots fighting each other, and basically they're like, yeah, and it's super stupid. We made this in like 2 days, and this was one of the first games that me and Jaden made together. So, all that to say, yes, I've been making games for a long time. I've got a bunch of games. None of them are absolutely at all on any marketplace anywhere. They're not being sold. So, I don't know how you define that. Am I in the industry? Yeah, I'm in the industry. Am I making games that make money? No. Will I? Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Yes. The answer is yes. It's a question of time, my friend. Anyways. Okay, back to where we were. You guys got a history lesson there of Ryu and his life. So we need the entrance. I think this is too big. I know it looks cool, but I think it's way too big. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so we say that's kind of there, maybe. I hate this part. Because, like, I'm trying to sit here and, like, play with it. And I gotta, like, figure it out. Not a fan of this part. How long it takes you to get your style to mature state to everything gets visually? So, depending on the game, I mean, my specific art style, I've kind of honed in. That's a really good question that you ask. 1, 2. Let's do 2. Because I actually often ask myself that. I was like, when am I going to get a style? And what I didn't realize is every game, I basically have a style. I like teal. So I do teal, like literally almost all my games all have teal something in them, like art style wise. And then the other color that I'm really commonly using is the tan. So I am very, very specific on that. And then the second part of my art style that I basically use is... Can I line that up real quick? Sorry, getting distracted. The second part of my art style that I use is I use a PBR pipeline, but I don't use normal maps. And so what that does is that means a lot of my work is beveled. You can see it here. Like I like to do a lot of beveling. I like to have a lot of beveled edges, and kind of that's how I do my art style. And then I'm hand painted, so I really like hand painted for my stuff, and so my characters and all my work is more or less hand painted, and that's kind of more or less how I came to my art style. It's basically stylized art style, but I don't use normal maps, and a lot of people use normal maps. So cut out a normal map, and you got my style, Peg. And I mean, this is me saying this, okay? So maybe I'm tooting my own horn here, but I'm pretty sure that my actual hand painted skill set is pretty damn good, and so obviously it's not being showcased right now, but that is what kind of sets me apart. Is my hand painted skill set is very good. Okay, so ow, get out of here. Okay, so those are blocking. I mean, that's fine. So I like this. This is pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I really wish they didn't like butcher the damn particles. The new particles got butchered. I'm gonna have to figure out why they're so. Ugh. It's okay though. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think this top part's gonna need more. I need some type of like rim with arch, so that way it sets it apart. Maybe have some of the wood like that comes out the side like this. And we do need the windows. I don't even know how the rooms are gonna be. That's the next part I gotta figure out. And then I gotta figure out how I want this base to look. So much annoyingness. Because this jets out like this. This is gonna change a little bit. I think that I want this pillars to be different too. Maybe have a little bit more depth to this. This should be at the 8 mark for height, and then we'll have the roof maybe kind of just come out and jet like that. Let's see what this looks like. So that's not, you can't see that on the vertical. So it's not bad. Trying to think, do I want to have windows all throughout this bottom part? I can make the bottom part with windows. Or not. I guess we really don't. Let's just play with it. That's the way. I mean, that's the way you get what you need to find. Is you just play with it, you know. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Oh no. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. So so I know where this is. And then we need to kind of play with the inside a little bit. Let me see. I guess I could terrace it, I guess. Maybe. Let's try that real quick. Maybe come out 2. And then we'll come up 2. How did my monitors go up? Let's go out. Another 2. Oh, that's up 2. Damn. Offset 2. -2. There you go. There you go. So come out 2. And then what we can do is underneath that we can terrace it with like little arches, like little tiny arches, not like big ones. So this gets a nice little platform, gives us a unique feel. Let's go 3. Come 3 off the edge there. 1, 2, 3 off the edge there. This comes back. So we have a nice little kind of like lip. Bring this down here. Looks good. Yep. I like it. So this is where they would come in. We need to make this a little bit more grandiose, I think. So let's cut here. Yeah, okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna spread this out to a thickness of maybe. Let's just stick with 2. It worked for us so far, right? So stick with it. Bring this down. So okay, well let's even them out first, and then let's make sure we're on the path. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is half height plus 5, which is good. And then let's come up 2. Do modify center and modify freeze. Let's move this over here because I need to clean this up. I think we'll just stick with that. Zero this out, and then let's get rid of this one. I think it's about right. It looks right to me. Okay, so let's do these. Mesh display. Set to face. You got to soften the edge, and then set to face. So we have that nice little kind of that's what I'm talking about. There we go. That's nice. Good. So we'll have those little like under arches to help make that feel really powerful. Have this come up, and then we have this red topping that basically keeps this the way that it is. And that's our entrance. Bam. Like it. Love it. Want some more? It's not flawless. It doesn't need to be for right now. This is kind of the point. But it is kind of set up the way that we want this to be. And then we can put, cool little flowers like we've got everywhere else over here. Or we can have some other little structures or whatever else. Or maybe there's lighting here. I don't know. Maybe we put it here. So when I come up, this is going to have to be moved back a lot. Like, a lot. Which is fine. Yeah. Let's do that real quick. Let's come up 3. Yep. Nope. Need to do a vertex on this. Match it there. Grab all those, weld all the verts that are in the 0 space. Grab this, move this back. Let's say it's like what? 1, 2, 3. 3 should be fine. What? Why is it not selected? There we go. Okay, so combine those. Put that there. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. Okay, cool. Then it'll have the tile roof because that matters. But this will get that there. I need to figure out what I want to do on the inside. I think that's the big factor. See what we got. Yeah. Got a nice solid look. We'll have the tile roof that'll kind of like really set it apart. You can have inlay stuff there. This gives it the nice structure, a little bit different. We need the brick edges here so that way it kind of comes down. I really need to make that, to be honest. Maybe that's what I do. Because it technically needs to be here too. So I don't know. But it looks good. This is where everybody's gonna come in, so I could even bunch it a little bit more this way. I mean, I don't need to. I have plenty of room to work with here. Like, I really do. Say we wanted that much kind of space in between. And that's kind of what that looks like. So then that means this whole thing gets moved. Ooh, what am I missing? Oh, I didn't grab that. That means this whole thing gets moved this way. More or less. I could just move it to right here if I want. I mean, in all honesty. Just move it here. And delete this. And then this just becomes like a wall. I mean, maybe come back a little bit more. Maybe that's a better answer. Because it's kind of a lot of spit. Like, we should probably do something like that. Because you want a little bit of room. This gets me in here. Gives me a lot of room over here. Kind of got a decent path. This is kind of how I lead there. So let's grab both of these. Copy, paste, switch it to the object. So that really gives us a nice good ramp. Kind of work from. And we should honestly, I don't really have to ramp it because I can just come and say that, you know, this is how it's supposed to look. And then we carve the terrain around that. You know. So I come in here. Pretty rough. Yeah, so maybe let's come back a little bit here because I want a little bit of an inlet, but not too much. We do something like that. That gives us an inlet there. I have the ability to move forward. I have the ability to come in here. So this is all good. I can jump up in here. See that. I get a nice, good sight line here. This is how I get inside the city. This is my little tower. That tower leads to the other tower. So I have like an entrance that's kind of towered off. I have this that kind of comes up here. And so I can see that kind of coolness over there. I mean, it's not really defended here. Maybe I put this here. Not a fan. I mean, I get it, but I'm not a fan of it. So then this, like, comes into there. What does that look like here? Okay, I'm okay with it there. We come up here. This is blocked off, so I don't have the ability to kind of do anything over there, which is, I mean, who cares? I'm not a fan of that. Because we're basically cutting off that whole thing. But, I mean, it does make it non-defensible. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. And maybe we make this wall, like, look like that, but it kind of evens out here and then comes up, so that way it has that little bit. You will need to take another top-down view for me when you end the adjustments. Yeah, of course, of course. I think I'm almost done streaming, to be honest, today. I'm trying to do shorter streams so I have enough time, but I don't know. So this is, I mean, we're gonna have that. I didn't really do too much adjusting. I really need to get this like figured out and how I want this to look. Maybe I bring this all the way out here. Turtle shell. No, this is not Unity. This is UE5. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. Thanks for asking them. Hello and welcome, by the way. You look like a new person. So glad you're here. This is technically Roblox. It's Roblox 2. The highly updated engine of Robloxness. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, first time seeing your stream. Looking nice. Thanks. Appreciate it. Scholar and a gentleman. So this is I like this angle. This is good. Yeah, this is real good. UE5 Maya low poly world design. So I enter inside here. I'll have this nice viewpoint over there. This is plenty of room. This would be a nice like stairway kind of thing. Come up here. So as I'm a house person, I live in this little dormitory. I can come in here. I have the communicable bathhouse, or I can go up the elevator and then go upstairs. If I don't want to go upstairs, then I can go back outside, go visit around. Maybe we have like another one over here somewhere. Obviously, maybe not as big as that megaplex over there. I don't know. But I think having another one would be important, especially for that area, because this is kind of wide open. Maybe something like this over here. I don't know. But then we have the bathhouse. You can see it's kind of like got all the little shrubberies and busheries and everything else. And come past the bathhouse, you got good sight lines over here. This is what leads me into the main marketplace, or I can come over here. This is what has a nice arc view to the lighthouse area. If I don't go there, then I come back inside. Nice corridor paths. I really like the sightlines of this stuff. Like, it looks really good. This would be a cool city to live in, you know? There's the arena. I'll work on the marketplace being the most open area. Rest shall be more densely. Yes, correct. But again, I like all the sight lines, and then I really think I like the idea of having underbelly parts. So you know, this is the marketplace area where they can kind of do their selling and buying and everything else like that. I really like the underbelly market stuff. I think I need to make the doors a little bit bigger, or not the doors, but the structure a little bit bigger. So other than that, we're good. And then over here, I think I'm in the similar boat. Like, I could put a bunch of crap down here. I don't know, maybe the blacksmith. I really haven't figured that part out. But either way, yeah, I really like this structure. I like how this looks. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think this needs a door here. Or it needs windows. I haven't figured that part out. Maybe it needs windows. Maybe that's the answer. It's like there's windows here, there's windows there, maybe a window here. Because then I think, like, I'm thinking there should be a door here, but then it doesn't make sense because I shouldn't be able to go here. This is the big doorway, you know, so I shouldn't have a door there. As much as it would be nice, but there could be windows. And then the other part would be nice is, like I said, windows here for this lighting would be kind of nice. But I really need to, what I'm thinking is I'm going to come off of this edge right here and terrace all the way around. I think that's what I want to do. And I'll come out with 3. And then from that terrace around, overpass door at the higher level. I mean, kind of, maybe. Maybe. So I was thinking we might do it up here. Like there might be one up here. Like you can go from here to here. I think that's fine. That puts us inside here. Because this is floor 2. And technically there should be one more floor. I just got rid of it. So there'll be 3 floors to this. Elevator will bring you up to the different floors based off of the button you press. Do I make windows in the bottom? That's the question, you know? And do I just make it? So see how tall this is? This is almost like double the size of the player. So do I make all the column thingies right here have the same thing? So it has a similar design across the board. And I did the same thing over here, but I can't remember how many high I did it. I think I did it 5 or 7 or something. So if it's over here, then it needs to be on all the rest of them, you know? That way it has a follow case design across the board. Same here. Again, I'm just making things right now, so it's not flawless. Well, true, but I mean like overall architecture I think should be similar. So, I don't know. Oh, damn. Fell in a hole. Oh, I'm in a hole. Yeah, I flew out. Good thing I have flying. And I mean, this is pretty high, to be honest. Like, this is like almost 2 players high, bro. Like, this is a super tall height. So I should honestly probably reduce this. Not by much, but by a little. But, I mean, it's high. That's high. It's like grandiose. This isn't like a major temple. This is just, you know, common people living. Similar lane, but different enough mosaics for the bass that could be not. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. Okay. I would call it a stream tonight. I'm gonna stream early tomorrow. Like super early. I'd say probably in about 5 hours. I'm gonna stream in the morning, and I'll get some of these designs across the board put in place. I think that's important. We really need to kind of have this structure kind of finalized out, so that way we can finish these last little pieces. And then I might do this off stream before I stream in the morning. I'll basically have all of this kind of set up, so that way we have a nice little thing. Yeah, I won't. Well, I'm still gonna change things, bro. So you might want to wait until after tomorrow's stream. But yeah. So that's where we're at. Anyways, appreciate you guys for being here. We had a kind of a little bit slower stream today. I apologize. Again, I'm trying to do an hour and a half now for the streams. Maybe 2 hours at the most. Just because I need to stream every single day, but I also have a lot of things kind of pushing at my time and pulling at it. So we will be back here shortly in about 5-6 hours when I wake back up. Okay, cool. Midnight, so I gotta get out of here. You guys have a good night. Thanks for the follow, like, subscribe, whatever you guys do. I will see you next time.